What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. I think it's been about 2 or 3 weeks. Well, you may have noticed right off the bat, no more Harley. I traded that shit. I'm sorry, but that bike is just not for me. One, I got back issues, and by the time you get the rear suspension right, it's stiff as fuck in my opinion. The seat's badass, but it's still not like ultra comfortable, and it doesn't have like Cadillac suspension like a supermoto. And man, all that I could ever think about when I rode that thing is, damn, I wish I still had my Sumo. Traded back for what I traded for it, but about 6 years newer, and it's an actual SM model, not the S model like I had before. Biggest difference is the front forks. I'm gonna stop somewhere up here and get off and kind of show you what we got going on here, because I'm gonna be changing a bunch of shit on this bike. So anyways, it's about 8:11 p.m. here in Tulsa, and it has been hot as a motherfucker out here. That's the only reason it's been a week or two, or maybe even 3, I don't know, I think 2 weeks since I made a video, because I didn't really want to get out and do anything. Like, fucking went to work, came home, took a nap because it was hot as fuck, chilled out, and went to bed. I don't really like being outside when it's hot as fuck. It's still, it's not too bad. Today it was like 100 and something probably, almost. I know it's at least 100, but I wanted to wait until later at night when the sun's starting to go down. I need a little bit of light for the video, but I don't want it to be full temp because it's hot as fuck out. I'm out here in a sleeveless shirt and some fucking shorts. It's too damn hot to be wearing any more than this. And I looked earlier, and our 10-day outlook for the next 10 days, like Tuesday, it's supposed to be like 110 or 111, and over 100 every single day. Fuck that. I have only, shit, when did I actually trade for this? It's been like a week and a half ago, I think. Maybe almost 2 weeks. I traded for this, and I haven't done a whole lot of anything to it. I've been kind of waiting, been having a whole bunch of bills to pay. I gotta get a little extra money, and I'm gonna transform this thing. I think I might pull over right up here at the Quick Trip, give you a little tour of the DRZ. Alright, so check it out. This is a 2000, it's either a 9 or a 10, and like I said, it's the actual SM model, not the S model like I had before. When I got this bike, it had some ugly ass graphics on it. The tank and the fork guards were in white. Anyways, I just spray painted those black for now. I'm gonna get a whole new set of black plastics for here, as well as the actual supermoto front fender, because this is the big ass like dirt fender or some shit, and it looks dumb as hell. I did, first thing I realized, I had this headlight assembly on the shelf at home, so I pulled off that 1970s 80s looking square headlight bullshit and put this KTM style headlight on there. There was a lot of cleanup to do too. I don't know what was on here, but there was like a whole bunch of, let's see if I can find a little bit. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it. Maybe you can see it on here on the subframe. It looks like a milky substance, and it doesn't just come off with any kind of degreaser or anything. I had to bust out some metal polish. It was all over the swing arm and the wheels. and they're not perfect, but the wheels don't look too bad now. Spent a little time polishing them. But the plan for right now is get black plastics, get some graphics on here. I think I'm gonna go with like this black, white, and gray theme graphics, and get the swing arm black, and then do the wheels with all black spokes, and then the hoop itself I'm gonna make the gray color that's in the graphics. It's either gray or white, but seems like a lot of people are starting to get white wheels now, like I had on my old one, so I'm gonna go with a different color. You don't really ever see gray wheels out there. They'd come with, it's all stock except for the Yoshi exhaust, which sounds pretty good. It's a lot quieter than that one I had before. And the little air filter mod, the 3x3. And dude had like ended it or looped it and somehow smashed the stock gauge, so he put a vapor on there. That was brand new right before he gave it to me. And then one of the first things I had to do was get a new clutch, and I decided to try this one finger. I've never tried any one finger levers before, and this is that new one finger banger. And it was only 60 bucks, and it came with some free grips, which I haven't got on there yet because Suzuki like rubber cements the fucking stock grips on there, so I gotta get a new throttle tube to change my grips. Anyways, 60 bucks compared to what I think their normal levers are like 125. Shit, I don't know why you'd buy the other one. One of my big concerns, the reasons I didn't try a one finger before, is because it had that big old gnarly adjustment lock screw on it, and it's like fucking huge. And I was just imagining once you get a handbrake master on here, that shit's get it in the way. So this was better for me either way, and half the price. And it's smooth. There's something, I don't know if this cable needs to be replaced. Like, you know, cable's like wrapped. When I squeeze this, you can feel that wrap. So either there's a kink somewhere or something, I don't know. Might just get a new cable, lube it up, make sure it's all good. Definitely got to get a new seat cover. I never had a regular seat cover on my old DRZ. It came with the gripper seat, so I didn't know how big of a difference it is, but holy shit, this is like slick as fuck. I've been doing a few low wheelies, but I haven't been trying to drop a bag or nothing, because I feel like I'm gonna slide right off that motherfucker. So I'll be getting I think I'm gonna order that seat cover next Friday. Yeah, it'll look a lot better once I get the graphics and the wheels done. Probably put some Pro Taper bars on here instead of these like silver or gray Rentals. I don't really like that shit. Super happy to be back on the DRZ. I love riding this thing way better than the Harley. Everybody's I'm a firm believer in everybody has their right kind of motorcycle, and everybody I think just needs to, I think everybody that should ride should at one point in time actually own every, you know, kind of version of motorcycle, and not just try them, because that doesn't give you a true feeling, but actually own something. If you want a supermoto, try you out a DRZ. This thing's dependable as hell. It's a freaking tank. But I went through every kind of bike. I've had all of them. Owned all of them in the past few years. And there's only one that I went back to. That's this one right here. It's DRZ. There have been, I've been seeing a lot more supermotos showing up lately. A few more DRZs too. It's awesome. Everybody needs to get a supermoto. Way more fun. And it's pretty nice out here. Now I think it's like 90, it still says it's 97. I think my last DRZ I had this vapor on there too, and the temperature was a little high, just because depends on where you put the little thermostat, I guess, the little reader thing. away without that sun beating down on you. And don't feel too bad at all. Ah, shit. Motherfucker, did I just run out of gas? Shit. Son of a bitch. What should it have? Does it have reserve still? Good thing I remembered there's a fucking reserve valve. I was like, shit, I ran out of gas. I definitely like that about the DRZs, having that valve. And I'm glad they replaced whoever had this bike before. Oh yeah, I forgot about one major modification. It does have the FCR carb on it already. So that's awesome. But at the same time, or at some point in time, they replaced the vacuum powered petcock with one that's not vacuum powered, at least. And knew it had on and off. Obviously without that vacuum you gotta have on and off, but I wasn't sure immediately if it had a reserve. Sure enough it does. Alright, we got gas now, we're good to go. I don't even know where I was heading. We're supposed to be riding with Zach tonight, dude that had that KTM, used to ride with me last year. Got a YZ 450SX. What up, Rico? I'm Chitty Moto! Chitty Moto on YouTube! Chitty Moto!
Oh, Chitty Moto! That's your new bike? I know who you are now! I'm just
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I wasn't doing much. I just came out to get a little ride in real quick.
That's all I'm doing too.
Yeah, I didn't even recognize you because of the bike.
Yeah. I just got it, so I had to make a video for it.
Yeah, I hear it. Is you going right now?
Yep. I'm glad we just out here with 252 strokes, just fucking chilling in the street. Dude was out here just like me. Yeah! Yeah! Fuck yeah.
I'm about to head off.
Me too. Yeah, they don't have this this FCR tuned right. They don't have something going on. I might have to pull it off and go through it, and I might add in a couple like the remote adjustable air fuel jet on these carburetors. Right when you hit the gas, there's a little extra jet inside the intake on the carb, and it gives a squirt, like a pre-squirt, that's supposed to give you the right off the bottom end pep. You know, most carburetors, they got like a dog on the end. It's just like you don't have fuel right away, and that's one of the main reasons that fuel injection is so much nicer. But with this carb, they had that little pump in there, and it helps you with the squirt right off the bottom, and it really gives it a more linear throttle curve, and it's really nice. But they don't have it tuned right on here. They don't have the timing tuned right, so I'm gonna have to do that, and then I'll probably just drop one tooth on the front sprocket. I didn't know where I was gonna go with this video, because I really just wanted to get out and introduce the DRZ. I put up a post online to see if anybody was out riding, see if I hook up with some people, but I ain't hear back nothing, so here we are. It's perfect. I like when you run out to the homies out on the street, but I didn't expect to see the 250 two-stroke out on the street. I think it's a 250, maybe it's 125, but I'm pretty sure it's a 250. And just out cruising by himself. I switched back to my Bell moto helmet, and I got had to get everything switched over for motovlogging so I could get out here and make a video for you. Kind of nice not having that big old heavy thing. Plus, moto helmets for some reason have way bigger areas for your ears, and I got some big ass fucking ears. Check them out if you actually see me in person out here riding. I got some big old fucking ears, dude, I'm telling you. And there's just like gobs of ear space. I'm happy to be on the DRZ. I'm happy to be on the DRZ. I just made a song. I'm about to publish that shit. I'm happy to be on the DRZ. I'm happy to be on the DRZ. Woo woo. Well, I think that's about all I'm gonna do tonight. I might maybe come out a little bit later, but see if some people are out, but it'll be too dark, and I can't really make videos that pass my personal quality test, I guess, because it gets no matter what you do with these GoPros, since like the 4 or 5, they can't record at night for shit. And I know somebody might say something, oh, mine does fine, whatever. I see a bunch of people post night videos. It was like, look, mine was good. Nah, it looks like shit. You just have low standards. Shit looks like shit, I'm telling you. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. We'll be hitting these fucking streets on the DRZ, ripping it up. I'm gonna get out here and do a little practice, get the feeling back for the DRZ, and bust out some fucking wheelies out here in the street. Let's fucking go. I'm out. Hit that subscribe button. Please hit the little notification bell so you find out when I post a video, and you can watch the new videos. I appreciate everyone that does. Please feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see. I'm out. Peace.
Either way, when I ride with a bad bitch, so fast to make for the fallback. Hold up, Tristan, what you say? I don't know, I can tell you on another day. I'm just waiting for the time that it falls through. Really tired being broke when the rent's due. No ice on me, no igloo. Rapper attack, they don't want no issues.